Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new vlog. You are watching this the same day that the previous vlog ended. I just look a little bit more put together. I have just washed my face and brushed my hair and changed my outfit to something a bit more comfortable for the evening. It's still Thursday. I am honestly on cloud 9 right now. I have just spent the evening finishing off some work and literally just staring at the floor. I'm waiting for Jack to get home and I'm just so excited for him to get home to see the floor because it just looks absolutely incredible. I've just been sat in the garden reading my book and just relaxing really. It's about 7 o'clock. It's the most beautiful summer's evening. It's so warm in the sun and everything is so quiet, so still. There's a really gentle breeze. It's just incredible. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's crickets. And it's just silent, absolutely silent. It's just a dream, an absolute dream. So yeah, very exciting day and a very lovely week. I can't believe it's Friday tomorrow. This week has gone so quickly. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow because my friend Alice is coming over with her little boy Ezra and I'm going to host them. We're going to have some lunch in the garden. It's going to be such a nice day. It's really hot tomorrow. So I'm going to get the parasol out, do a nice lunch. I'm just going to do like a light lunch, some bread, some prawns. I'm going to do like a caprese salad with mozzarella, tomato, basil, just really nice, light, and probably have an Aperol Spritz. And I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be so lovely. A lovely way to start the weekend, and we will most likely go to the pub tomorrow night as well, which will be nice. But yeah, it's just a gorgeous evening. I just thought I'd come and start the vlog and film out here because it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just looking out over to the field and it's like I'm living in a movie set. Honestly, I'm never going to get over it, really not. So I'm going to go back, sit on the sofa, carry on reading my book and wait for Jack to get back. Oh, also I'm wearing my Under the Stories little strapless top, which I love, and I've also just popped on these trousers which I got from Amazon. They're like a linen flared trouser. They kind of look a bit like pajamas, but they're perfect for summers in the garden because they're so lightweight, really comfortable, and I feel like, yeah, I just really like them. I think they're a really nice summer garden option, so I'll link those below because they're a really good price. Also, while I'm here, my earrings are from Aurelia jewellery and I absolutely love them. They are so gorgeous, so I'll link those below as well. Good morning everyone, it is Friday today, the sun is shining, it is a beautiful warm summer's day. There is a pesky fly buzzing around. I don't know if you can see him, but he's right around me. I have been up bright and early, washed my hair. I'm just letting it air dry today because when I'm drying my hair at the minute, I'm trying to leave it to air dry as much as I can, and then I'll go and style it a bit later. I might actually use my Dyson today. I haven't used it for ages, but I've got my gorgeous dress on from All Saints. I absolutely love this. It's so pretty. I love the off the shoulder and I love the sleeves and the pockets, and it's just so gorgeous. So I've been pottering around in the house, giving everything a good clean, good tidy up after we had all the work in the living room yesterday, putting away some tools. I've done some hoovering, tried to make some areas look as clean and tidy as possible, but it is a little bit difficult when it's still very grubby and it's still pretty much a building site, but we're getting there. This afternoon, my friend Alice is coming over with her little boy Ezra. I'm so excited for them to come. So I've got a few hours until I need to go and pick them up from the station. So I am going to spend that time wisely and sort out the garden. While the weather's nice, I want to get the cushions out in the field garden out the back and get some pots out there, style up the table. I'm going to be doing a little lunch today. I want to make the garden looking pretty and lovely. I need to get the parasol out so we've got a bit of shade for Ezra and just make it all nice and comfy and looking really pretty. So that is what I'm going to do this morning. I've got my iced coffee to fuel me, and do you know what I really need to get? Actually, I'm going to order later some more garden shoes because in the garden I wear my slippers the whole time and it's probably not the best idea. I need to get some like flip-flops or some like croc type garden shoes. Probably not the most flattering, but yeah, I think I need to get some. But anyway, let's head out in the garden. I'll show you how it's currently looking and I will show you my plans. It is such a beautiful day today, oh my goodness. So I got all the cushions out last night and put all the pots back because we were kind of using this area as like the walkthrough to bring all the tools in and everything, so I didn't want anything to get ruined. I need to do some deadheading. I'm going to do that this morning and just make these look a little bit nicer. I brought out my sewn cushions into the garden. The kitchen garden ones are actually in our bedroom at the minute on the bed from Ultimi, and I love how they look in the bedroom. I'll show you how they look later, but I've just got these ones out here for now, just adding a little bit of greenery, which looks gorgeous. I need to get the rest of the cream cushions out to put on here, and I really need to do some deadheading. Everything just needs a little bit of help. But look at these flowers. I cannot believe these plants. They look incredible. I still can't remember what these are called, but me and Jack call them sheep's ears because their leaves are so soft. They're like velvety sheep's ears, because sheep ears are really soft. So we just call these sheep's ears. So if you hear me calling them sheep's ears, that is why. But look how established and amazing these are looking. They're really blooming and all these little flowers are coming out on the top. So I'm really pleased with that. Everything is looking gorgeous in the herbaceous border. We watered all of this last night, and yeah, I'm just so happy with how everything's looking. I think it's looking gorgeous. So I need to do a bit of deadheading on these. The leaves are going a little bit brown on these, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I can maybe take some of these brown leaves off. I also need to deadhead the geraniums because these are looking a little bit sad, and I'm going to pop these over in the field garden. Lavender is looking gorgeous, and I also bought this allium which I still haven't planted. I want to put this in the herbaceous border. I just saw it in Waitrose and I just picked it up because I thought it was really lovely. So this definitely needs to be planted at the weekend. So the field garden is looking a little bit bare. I think it needs a bit of love and a bit of styling. So what I'm going to do is get all the cushions out for here, bring the coffee table out, style this up with some nice little plants and cushions, and move the sun loungers. I might just move them over to the back over there. I'm going to get a tablecloth out and just style this up a little bit. I still need to get some seat cushions. I really need to find some, and I also still have 2 more chairs to build on this table because it's meant to be 6-seater and I still haven't built them, so I also need to do that at some point. But yeah, I'm just going to style this area up, make it look a little bit nicer, get the parasol out, and yeah, just give it a little bit of love. I've got changed. I was way too hot wearing that dress with the sleeves. I've just popped my Amazon dress on for now. I'll probably change into something a bit nicer before I go and pick up Alice, but oh my goodness, it's so warm. It's only 10 o'clock and it's so hot already. So definitely going to be getting the parasol out because we will definitely be needing some shade. This little area is looking gorgeous. I love it. So I've got this furniture set is from Ikea, and unfortunately I love it. I think it's amazing. The only couple of downsides I would say is that the cushions don't actually attach to the chair, so they slide around so much and it's really annoying. We have actually bought some Velcro sticky back to attach the cushions to the wood, so we're going to test that out. I haven't actually done it yet, but hopefully that will work. The second downside is they forgot to send a cushion cover to go on this pad here, so I do need to order one. I have already contacted them, but unfortunately they won't send one, so I'm gonna have to buy another one myself, which is a little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. So I need to still order that. So I've just popped this towel over the top. I actually bought this from Amazon. I think it's from a brand called Dock and Bay, maybe, but I'll link it below. I really love these towels. I always have them on the loungers, but I've just popped this here because I don't really want the non-covered cushion to be showing, so it looks a little bit nicer. These square cushions are from our furniture set on the terrace, and these ones are from Zara Home, but I left them out in the sun for about 2 weeks when we had that really good heat wave, and look how much they faded. I can't believe it. So yeah, that was a bit silly from me, but I got them in the sale, so not the end of the world. But yeah, it just looks really gorgeous here, so comfortable and really lovely. And then these tables are from Etsy. I've had these for years. They just work really nicely as like a little mini coffee table. I can move them around. It's obviously not permanent. I'm not really going to do anything permanent in this space until we decide what we're going to do with the flooring. I think we probably won't do that till next summer now, because we kind of need to do that in the spring, and it all needs to be leveled out. There's quite a lot of dips and things. So yeah. Then I've just popped this little pot here. I don't know the name of this, but I love it. I just think it's beautiful. And I've also got my lavender that's looking a little bit sad down there in the basket, but it just makes it look a little bit nicer. So this is one seating area finished. My goodness, I've just come inside and a little grasshopper has landed on my curtain. Excuse me, sir. You're not meant to be in here. You won't like it. Come on, go outside. There we go. It is a little bit later. I've just quickly got myself ready. I was actually just on the phone to my friend, so I didn't vlog anything, but I've just curled my hair, popped my dress on from Dish. I thought this would be a bit better than the All Saints one because it's strapless and it's very hot outside, so I've just given it a quick steam and I'm ready. So before I leave, which I do need to leave very soon, I'm just going to quickly fill up this jug with some water so it's nice and cold. I got this from Waitrose. It's actually plastic, but I thought it'd be so good for the garden, just for like nice water, or I could do like a cocktail or like a non-alcoholic type of cocktail. I just thought it'd be really good. So yeah, really love this. I think it was like £10, and I just feel like this little acrylic bottle is gonna be really good. So I'm gonna chop up a lemon and just put some lemon slices in here and do a nice little lemon water. Make sure that's nice and cold because definitely gonna need lots of water because it is very hot outside today. I've also, my friend just phoned me because I just made a group chat with our friendship group and said, what dates is everyone free? I want to host a garden party. Let's get some dates. Everyone is just so busy. I think because everyone's got their own families and kids and girlfriends and there's all sorts going on now, it's so much harder to get a date where everyone's free, whereas like 3 years ago, everyone was free every weekend, so we'd see each other constantly, whereas now it's just that little bit harder. So yeah, she just phoned me saying, great idea, if anyone's gonna host it, it's gonna be you, because I'm the queen of making plans, and I just wanna have loads of bits in the diary to look forward to, so yeah, that is my current situation. It is Saturday today. Apologies, I'm not vlogging on my camera right now. I've left my camera at home because the battery had died, so I wanted to leave and I thought I'll just vlog on my phone this morning. I am currently at the garden centre. I've just arrived and I'm going to pick up a couple of bits so that I can pot some nice little plants just to like dot around the garden on the tables and coffee tables and things like that. I have got on my All Saints dress again because I didn't actually wear it yesterday, so I popped it on today. I feel like it's perfect for this weather because it's quite long and it's a bit of a thicker material and it's not super hot today. It's muggy, but it's really overcast. So yeah, I'm gonna head into the garden centre, see what I can find, go home and pot up some plants, which I'm really looking forward to. I've had such a nice morning. Sorry about this angle, I can't really put you anywhere. I've had such a nice morning. I woke up, Jack went to work and we had a coffee in the garden really early before he went, and I watered all the plants and I cleaned my car inside and out, so it is so nice. I've cleaned all the mats in the car, I cleaned all the wheels, everything. It's spotless, so really pleased about that. Did some washing and I'm at the garden centre, so let's go and see what plants I can pick up. Okay, I'm back from the garden centre. I've just switched over to my camera so it's a bit better, and I thought I'd show you what I picked up because I got some really nice stuff. I also just had the nicest half an hour wandering around the garden centre, like really slow. I wasn't in a rush, really relaxed. Oh, it was so nice. Literally, I feel like gardening and anything to do with the garden centre is like therapy. So I'll show you my loot. I picked up a couple more pots that I'm going to spray. I wanted to get some smaller ones because I've only got big ones, and I wanted to get a couple for my herbs so I could put them in individual ones, and these were such a good price. They were £1.19 each, so I got 2 of those, and then I just got 2 little trays to pop them on. And then I also got 3 of these medium small ones, which were £2.99 each. So I can spray those with my limestone spray. I got a couple more herbs. I got some oregano, and I also got some sage, which I really love sage in risottos. And then I saw these and I thought they were so beautiful, so I got a couple of these. As always, I've got no idea what they're called. I always just buy things that look nice. They're called Hebe All Bloom. I just thought they were gorgeous, so I got 2 of those. I got one of these little lupinus, I think. I'm so awful, honestly, but I just thought these looked really gorgeous for the herbaceous border, and also they're cut flowers, so I want to kind of do like a bit of a herbaceous border with cut flowers in, and I just think it's going to be gorgeous. So yeah, and these are also perennial, which is amazing. And then in the back of the car, because these ones were quite tall, I was driving very carefully taking these home. I picked up 2 more foxgloves. These are only tiny ones, but I just thought I could dot them around the herbaceous border. And then I also got one of these delphiniums because I love these. They're absolutely beautiful, and I thought these would also be really nice in the herbaceous border. I wasn't planning on getting things for that, but I just saw so many nice bits. I thought I'm gonna get them anyway because they just look gorgeous. Boys and their toys. Jack's bought this fertiliser machine to spread the fertiliser, and it is very funny. The joy on his face. Monday morning. I actually didn't pick up my camera yesterday. We were so exhausted. You would have seen we were in the garden on Saturday afternoon, evening for hours. Jack cut all the grass, he was doing the fertilising, and we ended up just doing loads of bits in the garden, tidying up the barns. I was absolutely boiling and just so exhausted. So we ended up having pizza on the terrace, and we were in bed at 9 o'clock. Then yesterday we did a few bits in the morning in the living room, so I can give you some updates shortly. We actually went over to the farm at Jack's parents' house to see them and help with a couple of bits. So I spent the afternoon with them, which was so lovely. I had a catch up with Jack's grandma and it was really nice. And last night we actually went to the pub for a spontaneous drink at sunset and picked up an Indian takeaway, and it was delicious. We tried a new one and it was so good. And then we watched Top Gear, and I realised it was 10 o'clock and I still needed to do loads of things. So yeah, I went to bed a little bit later last night, so I was feeling quite tired this morning, but lots has gone on this morning. We've had the plumber here having a look at the radiator in the dressing room so we can get that moved, and I can order the wardrobes and we can finally do project dressing room, which I'm so excited about, I cannot tell you. So hopefully in the next month we should really get some good progress with that room. And also the guest room carpet is being ordered today, fingers crossed. So really good progress with those two rooms. I have so many updates in the living room to share with you. I've ordered lots of things, hopefully that will be arriving in the next few weeks. So that room is suddenly starting to take shape really well. I also had a call with my manager this morning, which was lovely as always. I've got some really nice bits to work on this week, so it's going to be quite a busy work week actually, and also quite busy at the house because there's lots of things that I want to get done. I washed my hair this morning and I've just let it air dry, which I'm trying to do quite a lot. And I thought I would show you how I'm styling my hair with these Panasonic straighteners, because I still absolutely love them months and months later. So I just literally wrap it round and then I just keep turning it and just drag it down until it gets to the end, and then let it go, twizzle it round, and that's it. It's super easy. I find it so quick and easy to do. I think it's much easier than using like a curling wand. I'm actually having a bit of a filming day today. I thought I'd make the most of the bright day and get some content filmed today and just kind of get ahead for the week. I'm in London tomorrow for most of the day, so that'll be lovely. And then I think tomorrow night I'm going to have a really nice chilled evening. Now that we've got the living room done, I'm going to get back from London, and I think we're having pasta tomorrow night, and I'm going to just sit on the sofa, watch a film and really chill, and I'm really looking forward to it. I also really want to get out in the garden and do some weeding, because all the flower beds that we cleared around the front of the house have honestly like erupted in weeds since we last did it, and it's such a full-time job to keep on top of. But I just need to do it because as soon as it rains they just grow so quickly. So yeah, I really want to do that. Hopefully I can do that later today if I have time. I'm also contemplating what to do with the kitchen at the moment, because we are going to be doing like a complete kitchen refurb. We're going to be knocking through the laundry room, getting rid of that, opening it up with a dining space, changing the whole kitchen, getting new appliances, changing all the flooring, literally everything. But it's quite a big project to do, and I don't think we're going to do it this year. I would rather start it in the spring so that it can kind of go through spring, summer when the weather's a bit better. So we will probably be looking at doing that next year. But next year is still quite a long time away. We're only in July, and I want the kitchen to feel a little bit more me, a little bit more my style, and just give it a bit of a freshen up, just temporarily. So I've been thinking about what I can do with it, and I'm probably going to do all of it myself, and like between me and Jack we'll do it all ourselves. So it's super inexpensive and just a way to like freshen up the space for the rest of the year. What I'm thinking I might do is change the tiles. I might take the tiles off and just change them to something a little bit more bright and airy and a little bit more modern, which we can do ourselves, which is super easy. I can just get some tiles online and we can do that one weekend. And then maybe paint all of the walls and just brighten it up, freshen up that room. And I was actually thinking, I looked up a video on how to paint floor tiles and like red brick, because I'm going to do it in the office in my fireplace. And I am thinking about maybe doing it in the kitchen, but I just know that Jack is going to be so stressed about doing that, so we may potentially not do it. But I might test it on one of the tiles that we've got spare in the barn, and see what it looks like, because I've got this kind of slate grey paint, tile paint, and I feel like if it works and it looks really good, I think it could look really good. But we'll see. I'm also thinking I might potentially paint the kitchen cabinets as well, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to paint the kitchen walls. That is definitely going to happen because it's quite yellow in there. And that will just brighten up the space so much. But yeah, that's my project for probably the coming months, is just to freshen up the kitchen. I really want to make it feel like a nice space ready for when we've got the rainy autumn weather and we're not going to be going outside loads. Because we don't really sit inside, we just sit outside to eat all of our meals, and we're always outside. So I need to make the dining area and the kitchen feel like a bit of a nicer space to spend time in. So I'm basically just getting myself ready to start filming. That's the first time I've actually properly styled my hair since I went to London a couple of weeks ago. I've just been washing it and air drying it, and oh my god, it just feels so nice. So I've already done my skincare this morning, my everyday skincare routine, but I just wanted to pop on some mascara and some lips. Perfect timing, because I just received a delivery from Swede Beauty, and I've been really intrigued about this brand for a while. I've seen quite a lot of really good reviews on their mascaras. So they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to receive anything, and I said I would love to try their Cloud mascara, and they've actually sent me a selection of some bits. So I've got the Pro Eyelash Serum, the Cloud mascara, I've also got a satin kohl eyeliner, the Pro Lash Lift mascara, and I've also got another satin kohl liner in brown. So I've got a brown and a bright. Oh, that'll be really nice to like brighten up the inside of your eye. So I thought I would give them a go and curl my lashes and try out a mascara. Oh, I really love that wand. It's really, really solid and fine. I really like mascara brushes like that. Wow, can you see my lashes? Oh my goodness. I am so impressed with this mascara. I've just done a few coats and obviously I've curled my lashes as well, but wow, I love that. I'm really excited to be using this week. Okay, time for lips. I'm using my By Terry lip liner in the shade Dare to Be. This is literally my favourite colour. Okay, and what I've been doing the last couple of days is using my Beauty Pie blush in Bare Blush and popping it on my lips so that it just matches in with my blush on my face, and I really love how it looks. It's quite muted and soft. Sometimes I think a lipstick is quite strong, and when you want something a little bit more subtle, I think it works really nice. Still not using any foundation or concealer. I've just got my SPF Sun Bum with a little bit of coverage in here. It's like a tiny, tiny bit tinted. Not super coverage, but it just is a little bit of a tint. And yeah, I'm loving that product. I'm going to order some more for when it runs out because I'm using it every single day and I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, that's a little makeup topper. Charlotte's Tilbury setting spray, as always. I'm such a creature of habit. But yeah, a little makeup top up, hair done, and I'm ready to film some content and get some outfits out, do some styling up. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also wearing this dress today. It's a really old H&M one. I just love it because it's so easy to throw on. I don't know if it's still in stock because it's so old, but I will have a look and try and find a similar one. But I feel like, not that I'm pregnant, and I'm not going to be pregnant anytime soon, but I feel like if I was, this dress would be so good because it starts up here. You can have so much room for a bump. But I just really like this when I'm feeling a little bit bloated. Usually on a Monday after I've been drinking over the weekend, I feel a bit bloated and like a little bit sluggish. So wearing like a really floaty dress like this is really nice. But anyway, I feel like my doors are opening on their own because of the wind. A bit creepy. I am going to head down, get some filming done, and I'll catch up with you soon. Good afternoon. It's time for the living room updates. I'm going to show you what's been going on in the living room over the weekend, what we've done. As you can see, I'm on my new sofa and I am in love. Oh my goodness, this setup and these colours, oh my goodness, it's giving me so much joy. I've actually just spent the morning filming. I then came straight outside and did some deadheading. I did some repotting. I'm going to show you my herb garden as well, my little herb table, because it's looking so good. Hung out some washing and I've literally just finished, sat down, started editing this vlog, and I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't shown you the living room. So before I end this video, I'm going to show you what we've been doing. So first things first, the TV is on the wall. We sorted this out over the weekend and you can see we haven't got all of the wires channeled through yet. They need to go through the wall and up into the loft because there's actually a loft space up here. And yes, for now, they're just all here and we need to get this done at the weekend. We actually ran out of time, so that's a job for Jack at the weekend. But if I stand back, you can see we have our sofas in the living room and I am so happy about it. What do you think of the sofas? I am so in love with them. I actually got these from Ikea. They are, I think they're called the Sonderman or something. I'm going to leave the exact name down below. They were end of line. They came with this kind of grey and green plaid check tartan fabric, but they were the exact style that I wanted. And I saw these sofas from Loaf. I really loved them, but they were so expensive and I just didn't want to spend that much money on sofas, especially because we need two and we needed them to be quite large to fill this space. So I wanted to get like a 3-seater, but you could possibly fit 4. And I found this shape from Ikea and I just fell in love. Really deep. I wanted sofas that I could sit right back and my feet wouldn't touch the floor, so you can really curl up, really cozy, but also still look quite smart and quite structured from the side. And I'm just in love with them. We put the covers on yesterday. The covers are from Comfortly. This is the linen blend linen colour and I am so in love with them. I don't know if you can see, but the quality is so thick, so lovely. I'm really impressed. I cannot recommend Comfortly enough. Definitely going to be ordering some more covers for my other sofa for the office, and it just matches so well with these colours. I am in love. I do need to give this an iron and a steam. It's still a little bit creased, but I'm sure it will soon drop out. So we've got 2 sofas either side. I'm going to be ordering the same cushions on this side and put some on here as well. So it's just really symmetrical. This little blanket I've just popped out from H&M Home. I also still need to order my blinds for these windows, and I actually have some samples here. I think I'm going to order my blinds from Ulta Me. You know I'm obsessed with them. That's where our kitchen garden cushions, those ones, are from. Jasmine just does the most incredible fabrics. It's all handmade. All of these designs are hand painted and hand designed, and I just love them, and I love supporting small businesses, as you know. Not sure which one to go for. I think I'm leaning towards this one just because it's a little bit more versatile if we decide to change up the colours, whereas if I went for a green, I'm kind of stuck with green. So those blinds will be going up here and on these 2 windows, and also the window behind me as well. The coffee table is just our old coffee table. I'm still not sure what to do with this, but we are getting a new coffee table. We're actually going to make it ourselves and do a similar thing that we did with the herb table. So it will be a really lovely wood, and I'm going to get a piece of marble. I would like to get a Carrara marble cut for the top. So it's really matte, not shiny like this one. And also it needs to be a little bit longer. Although this coffee table does look really nice, I don't like that it's rounded because it's not really accessible for people that sit here. So we're going to have it probably the same length as this, to be honest. But it's going to be a rectangular shape. And then on this side, we're going to have 2 armchairs from Six the Residence. They're chocolate brown velvet, absolutely beautiful, and I think it's really gonna tie in this space and just make it feel really homely. And I wanted to create a bit of a room effect here, just to kind of separate these two sections of this very long living room, and I just think it's going to look incredible. I've also got a rug arriving hopefully in the next week from Ruggable. I'm so excited to show you it. It's absolutely stunning. Really ties in all the colours together. And then I need to find and order some side tables. I'd like to get one here. I'm thinking like a round something to go here, and then I'll probably put a lamp on there. And I want the same on this side, so I really want it to feel quite symmetrical. I love these lamps from Dunelm. I'm going to order another one to go on the other side, and again just have some kind of circular side table on either side as well. And then on the other side of the room where I was just standing, we have got our sideboard, which I am so in love with. I got this from made.com when we moved into our flat, and it just was so perfect for what we wanted, and it's literally still pretty new, so I didn't really want to change it. I think the colour of this wood just matches so well with everything, even the floor, it just looks gorgeous. So I've styled this up this morning. I've just put a couple of my old coffee table books on here, my new candle holders that Nadia got me from Marlowe & Marlowe, a little lavender planter and candle from Georgia. Lamp is M&S Home, and then the artwork is made by me. I love how it looks with the linen curtain. It's a little bit backlit so you can't see it that well, but yeah, I'm in love. And then in this corner here by the door, oh my god, it's so windy, I've got an armchair on order from sofa.com, which is coming in a few weeks. It's so beautiful, and I'm really hoping it works in this corner. If it doesn't, I'm going to have it upstairs in one of the bedrooms, but I think it's going to work really nicely here. And I probably will get a tiny little side table or something to go next to it. And I just basically wanted something that was quite practical in this corner. We use this door as pretty much our front door most of the time. So I wanted something that I can just put my bag on, I can put my shoes on there, and it also does alternate as another seating option if we do need it, if we have tons of people around and we all want to sit in the living room. And it would just finish off that space really nicely. So yeah, that is the living room. What do you guys think? I am so happy. I just think it's so lovely, and I mean, it's nowhere near finished. I'm also going to take off these wall lights here and put some artwork up, because I really need to add some more depth into this space, and I think that blank wall just is screaming for something. So we're going to keep the wall lights on this side. Ideally, I would quite like to mirror this and do another set on the other side, but we'll see how easy that is. So yeah, I'm in love. I just think it looks amazing, and it's so nice to have an actual living space that feels lovely and clean and fresh and relaxing. And yeah, I know we're just going to sit in here so much. Especially in autumn, this is going to be the coziest spot with the fire. Oh, it's just going to be amazing. So I thought I would show you my herb table. I am so in love with it. It's just amazing. This is the colour of wood that we're going to have in the coffee table. So it'll be very similar to this, but obviously just lower, and we probably won't do that shelf on the bottom. But we will have a marble top, I think. I just think that would be really nice for cleanliness and ease. But this morning I potted up my rosemary that I was growing the roots of. So that is in a little pot here. These are the ones I bought from the garden centre. I just sprayed them. And I've got my oregano in the pot. I've got my sage in a nice big pot, so it's got lots of room. And my basil is looking a little bit sad, to be honest. I think it's just been eaten quite a bit. I need to give these all a good water tonight. The thyme is honestly doing incredible. Look at all of this. My chives are doing great. The mint is amazing. It's all just, oh, it smells amazing in this corner. So I'm super happy. I still need to spray this planter, but I'm putting it off because I know that I'm going to have to try and cover all of these, and I'm just, I just keep putting it off. I don't really show you this side of the garden much, but it's just because we don't really sit around here. We don't really use it. But I had a dream last night that we put some raised beds along the edge of the patio here, and put loads of flowers in, like hydrangeas, kind of like a cut flower garden, loads of gorgeous tulips and like white flowers in these two little bits here. And I just think that would look really nice. So I mentioned it to Jack this morning when I woke up. It was the first thing I said, and he said, I think that's a great idea. So we may potentially do that. out here just to add a little bit more life to this part of the garden. And then down here are the 2 raised beds. This one is actually used as like a burning pile, but this one we're going to use to plant some vegetables at some point. There's just so many jobs, I haven't got around to doing it. But yeah, I just feel like this little bit needs something, and maybe we need like a little seating area out here or something. And then on this wall I would quite like to put a couple more big pots and maybe do some like lollipop trees with some flowers in the base or something like that. While I'm giving you a garden update, the herbaceous border honestly is looking so good. I'm just so happy that we decided to do this, and I also really want to do something with this tree. We were saying that we just want to get rid of it because it blocks a lot of light, and it's obviously going to suck a lot of nutrients out of the ground because it's so big. It does need cutting back, but I feel like we just need to take it out. It's quite ugly and it's really spiky, and I just don't like the effect that it gives to the border. And behind this is just the fence, so we need to figure out something that we could do to soften the fence. Maybe we would put some really tall topiary like cones kind of thing. I'm not sure, I don't know. Or maybe we'll find some sort of other bush that we can connect in with this one, just to kind of frame the back. But yeah, I think this bush needs to go, so potentially we're going to try and do that at the weekend. We will see what the weather's like. So yeah, that is a little garden update, living room update, lots of things going on. My plan for the rest of the afternoon is to sit on my laptop and do editing. I'm going to edit all the content that I filmed this morning and get that all ready for the week. It's such a lovely day outside. I feel like I need to make the most of it and be in the garden, but I need to be on my laptop. I need to get stuff done, which is super sad, but not the end of the world. Just feeling so chilled and calm in this house. I honestly love it so much. I couldn't be happier, and just everything feels like it's fallen into place so nicely. So I'm just super grateful. I feel like I say the same things in every video, but it just hasn't sunk in that we live here. I must say to Jack about 4 times a week, I can't believe we live here. Good evening. Big head in my way. I am just outside with Jack having a barbecue for dinner on this lovely Monday evening, and I thought I'd show you what we're having. We have got steak. This is the chimichurri steaks from Waitrose. They're so good. Sausages, sweet potato fries. This is just a watercress and like general leaf salad with honey and mustard dressing and feta, and then I've made like a little chopped salad with cucumber, avocado, tomato, basil and chives from the garden. And also this mayonnaise with chips is unbelievable. I urge you all to get this. Oh my god, also please ignore my nails, they are horrendous.